Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Minecraft Redesigns. This is episode 4, and I'm going to try something a little different. And that's just widening out the area again. So I've got 5 in the middle, which I will lay the area down with the cut sandstone I've got. So there's 1. Oh, let me just dump the sugar cane. I don't want to chuck that either. I want to do 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, and then what you do is that's the area that you give yourself. And then you just take care of that. Yeah, the sand area, however, is a bit out of its way. So what I'm going to do as well with that, after I've taken care of all of that area, which I'll take care of, not chuck the pickaxe, I need that. Clear 2 areas around. Clear it so it's at least 2 around, and replace the surrounding area of that also with sandstone. You know, so it looks more presentable. And that, I believe, would be the way. Because that then clears the way it doesn't matter what I get, but still you can only group up to 64. Now I have to be careful because I think again nighttime's going to fall, so I need to use. Right, let me just do some reorganising. So sandstone, sand, cut sandstone. There's the sand. Cut sandstone, I'll put that over there. Because what I want to do is, because nighttime's starting to fall, is do the same as I did before. Not. Oh, that is sandstone. So on that note, oh, my pickaxe is broken. I'm down to my last one, so I've got to make that count. We'll then go to the cut sandstone. In order to keep it consistent with everything else. And pop a torch up over there. And then I'll pop up another cut sandstone pillar over here. So then I've got the light then to allow me to see where I'm going. Excuse me. Now I just but the last thing I need to work on, well the next thing I need to work on after that is to do a craft bench. Now it doesn't matter too much about what goes on at the bottom, because what I've got around there is, well, there's that. But then I also want to make sure that I clear enough area around me, which is what I'm working on at the moment. That's what I'm working on at the moment. That is absolutely fine. I say that because what I'm going to do at that point is, I think one there, what I've done there is I've made that uneven. Oops. I think I've made it so it's now not level with each other. But what I want to do now after that, and I've got that, which I will take care of. I then, is that level to that? No. So I will then block this area off with sand. And then what you do is you can then make sandstone steps on the way round. Which is a good way to go, if you catch my drift. Now let's just carry on with the rest. Pick up a load of sand. You're going to need all of that because it takes 4 blocks to make a sandstone. It takes 4 sand to make a sandstone block. And it's just, once you clear this area, it's just then once you clear that area, including a bit around it because you've then got, you're coming into stone. You can then go to the cut sandstone, which I've got there, and do around the area that you want to do that. There's 1, 2, 3. And then when I've done that, I'll go for that. So you've got the 4. So 3 by 5. I think I might have to give myself some underwater potions at the same time. Good job I've got the cheats activated. because I think I'm going to need it. Some stone. Now I've got some stone. And then what you do at that point is you replace it all and around the area of your home. Always make sure that you've got a spare place so you can then step up from that. And then what you do is you before you lose too much of your lights, I've got 3 by 5, so I think then let me just put the sandstone back in a moment. Because I'll do a sand wall behind me. I'll do a cut sandstone wall behind me. But at least in an area where I'm +2. So at least as they say that I'll have enough room then to swing a cat, so to speak. But there's one thing I do very much desperately need to do at the moment. There's a couple of things I need to do quite desperately at the moment. First off, I want to get some more sandstone. So I shall take care of that. That then takes me up to a total of 62 sandstone. That gives me 74. I've got cobblestone and dirt. Now I can build a lever. I can do golden nuggets if I wanted to. Excuse me. I'm going to turn my sugar cane into sugar, as one would expect. I've got cut sandstone, which gives me that, and I've got 99 there, and 100, that'll be 107 in total. But what I do need to do, which I don't think I can do because I don't have any torches. Well, I can't do that because I don't have any, don't have much there. So I'll either wait for the sun to come back up, which I think I probably will do, because then I can just carry on blasting up the bit of the wall behind me. And even then that's the 15 by 3, so if I did that, I don't think I'm going to need much more than that. So what I'll do now, because night time is starting to, because the night time is beginning to fall, but not yet, I can then take these back out. Let me just carry on with that for a moment. And then you just at that point take care of that. and I go for the cut sandstone around the border of the house. Just around the border. And I think that's where I'd end up finishing the border. And I believe that would be where I end it. I will probably just call the court, just stop it there. And then fill around the selected area with sand. Cut sandstone. Now the dirt you can just make your way up. So what I'll do now, because the sun's now come up, that gives me some cut stone back. And then what that would do, what that would mean for me then, would be to go around the border. Ah. So that's the bit that I wanted to keep open. We'll go back round the border of the house. And that would be the best of it taken care of. Now it's important, as I say, to leave one bit open. So then at least you know what you're doing. And then that way I'll be able to keep it consistent. Doing this then allows me to keep it inconsistent with in all the other areas. And I've got all that sand. And yeah, I think the next thing I need to do, because I'm on my last pickaxe. At this point, I am on my last pickaxe. So I will go for that. And then draw around the border. Doesn't matter about anything else. Excuse me. I'm just wondering whether or not I can do stairs for that, because if I can, I'll make a pier for myself. Make a little pier for myself in a boat. Okay, so I'll go for that. That's the sandstone. Oh, hello. Quick way just to knock me into the drink. I just went straight back in on myself. Right, we'll try that again, shall we? There's that. Now, what I wanted to do there, which I will do later on down the line, before I've even... I'm doing all this before I've even began to do my new home. That's the home. And then what we have now is that. Now, depending on how high I'm going to build the house, I think I might still be able to climb into it. Yeah, I'll still be able to climb in at this point, so it doesn't matter that I've blocked the whole thing off. At that point, I've just blasted open some sandstone, which I don't need to worry about that because the rest of it will just be consistent with everything else. That's just sand, 6 of sandstone. But yeah, I'm just going to keep on until my last pickaxe breaks. So now, and as you might notice now, let me just block out those, because what I'll do is I'll replace those bits of sand with sandstone. That's 6. Craft them a bit later. Let's see what area fits either sandstone or sand. And then after I've done that and crafted it, and after I've crafted what I needed to, I can then carry on blasting the walls down. Need to at that point, once I run out of sand, once my pickaxe breaks, I then have to just try and fill in the gaps as much as I can. Just wanted to make sure that I can then blast my way around that area do like a round sort of thing. That's where I got to. Need to make sure I've got enough room. And just wait to see what would happen on that. That's not all sandstone. Oh, that's my pickaxe gone. Right. So what I need to do now is, that's cut sandstone 6. That's sand. Let me just organise myself. Sand, sandstone, sand, sandstone is there. Dirt, cobblestone, which I would look at. That would be of a huge benefit. Sandstone 6, because what you now do is you fill in the gaps. Now this, I have to say, is looking like a good entrance hall, just over the top. So join me in the next episode and I'll get some organising and crafting done. But until then, this is the Ultimate Daren still signing off.